Sarah, a 24-year-old woman, had always felt a deeper connection to animals than to people. From a young age, she found solace in their presence, a bond that felt purer and more honest than any human relationship. So, when she stumbled upon an abandoned baby gorilla on the edge of a forest reserve, she couldn't turn away. The tiny creature was weak, alone, and showed no signs of its mother. Against all warnings, Sarah took him home, naming him Togo. She believed love and care were all he needed to survive. What began as an act of compassion soon turned into an obsession. Sarah and Togo spent countless hours together, their bond growing stronger by the day. She treated him like a friend, a confidant, even a child. But as Togo grew, so did the risks. Her friends warned her, urging her to be cautious, but Sarah was convinced Togo would never harm her. Months turned into years, and Togo transformed from a helpless baby into a massive gorilla, weighing nearly 200 kilograms. One night, exhausted from work, Sarah fell asleep on the living room couch. When she woke up, she found Togo crouched beside her, his piercing eyes locked onto her face. His heavy breathing filled the room as he stretched out his enormous hand, covering her face. Sarah froze, her heart pounding. Was this affection or something darker? Togo's behavior began to shift in ways Sarah hadn't anticipated. He no longer saw her as just a caregiver. He treated her as if she were part of his group, his territory. His possessiveness grew, and he became increasingly aggressive toward anyone who came near her. It was then that Sarah realized the gravity of her mistake. The bond she had nurtured had crossed a dangerous line. After weeks of turmoil, Sarah made the heart-wrenching decision to send Togo to a specialized zoo, where he could live among his own kind in a safe environment. When the zoo staff arrived, Togo resisted, his eyes locking onto Sarah's with a mix of sadness and confusion. He didn't understand why she was leaving him, and that look shattered her heart. As they led him away, Sarah's last memory of Togo was his lost gaze, filled with betrayal. She had saved him, loved him, and now she was abandoning him. The guilt weighed heavily on her chest as she whispered, "I'm sorry." But deep down she knew the truth. Some bonds, no matter how pure, were never meant to be. In the end, Sarah learned that love, no matter how genuine, could not rewrite nature's laws, and some boundaries were never meant to be crossed.